Hey there traders, this is Steve Miley, the market chartist for FX Explained, and our regular weekly MacroWatch update for the week commencing the 18th October 2021. Stock averages surge with strong earnings in return to risk on. So let's first of all take a look at those macroeconomic and geopolitical developments we've seen over the past week. Well, let's kick off with the FOMC meeting minutes from Wednesday, which indicated that bond purchase tapering is likely to begin this year, but interest rates will stay at or near zero for the next couple of years. We also had data that suggested that both supply pressures and inflation might be peaking, with the US PPI data coming in at less than consensus. In addition to this, the White House announced measures to relieve the congestion at US ports. And earnings season kicked off in the US with solid results from the financial sector, particularly JP Morgan, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Morgan Stanley, Citigroup and Goldman Sachs. These factors combined saw a renewal of a risk-on theme which is seen across global financial markets from the middle of last week. Let's actually now take a better look at those global financial market developments for last week ending the 15th of October. Well, here we see the Dow Jones Industrial Average, bullish tone resuming, strong push higher for the second half of last week, getting back close to those highs we saw back in the summer. Yields continue to push higher in here. We did see a correction lower through the middle of last week, but back higher in yields on Friday, and that underlying high yield theme that we've seen since the Fed in September remains very much intact. The US dollar index did dip lower in the middle of last week with that move to slightly lower yields, but the underlying theme remains firm for the US dollar. And euro remains vulnerable despite a pop slightly to the upside again through the middle of last week. The pound, however, did put in a strong performance from the middle of last week, pushing higher against the dollar in here and against the euro, and has a more positive outlook in the short term. Gold future broke to the upside and then back lower on Friday, which leaves it now very much defined in a broader range environment. But oil continues to extend its strong rally in here, its highest level since back in 2014, and now comfortably trading above that $80 level. And having been in a sideways consolidation theme from May of this year, we see a bullish breakout from that range for the copper market in here, posting its highest price since May. So let's take a look at the week ahead, the week commencing the 18th of October 2021. Well, we're going to still monitor congressional discussions regarding the raising of the federal debt limit. On the central bank side, it's a fairly quiet week. No central bank meetings or decisions of note, but we do get the Reserve Bank of Australia meeting minutes released on Tuesday. And we're going to continue to watch earnings. Earnings season continues in the US with Johnson & Johnson, Netflix, Tesla, ASML, PayPal and Intel are the standouts this week. And just a quick look at the data in here. Monday we see Chinese GDP, retail sales and industrial production. We get those RBA meeting minutes on Tuesday. Wednesday brings the UK inflation report, including the CPI data as well as Canadian CPI. We get US jobless claims on Thursday, and then Friday brings UK retail sales. Then probably the standout data of the week, the global market flash PMIs, and we also get Canadian retail sales Friday. I'm going to wish you all a great trading week. Please do hit that like button and follow us on our YouTube channel, and I'll be back with you next week for another Macro Watch. So traders, don't forget to catch us on the next FX Explained Macro Watch and all the great content on fxexplained.co.uk.